Hello, this is Miss Lovely L from Battle for the Mind Intervention. Thank you for tuning in into my YouTube channel. So I'm going to piggyback off my previous video that I had just did. One of my videos, I am a survivor of more than 2 attempts. Here it is. You know, when you are battling the mind, first of all, you have to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior first. Now, the Bible is about the book of life. What you're dealing with, all the trauma, the hurt, the pain, everything in the book of life, merge those two together. Once you do and have that feeling, because everything that you're going through is a spirit. It's a spirit, and spirit lives within people. Okay, and we have the universe. So, you're good or you bad. It ain't nothing in between. Because the ones that use that in between, they use it to confuse you. Pray for me. Let's go to counseling. Let's do. Okay. So now that's why they have certain words that have psychiatry, therapy, let's talk things out. So you got to be convinced that that person is not for you. See, it's confusion. It's time. It's like you're stuck. They want to have you stuck and taking medication. Stuck in dealing with that. And I'm telling you, you just have to reprogram your mind. Reprogram your mind. You don't have to be around that. No, you don't. But we forgive people who have done bad. Yes, we forgive them. Yes, forgive them. And forgive yourself. Because all this time, you've been not listening to yourself. Because you had that feeling and that thought. But you're looking on the outside of people, of who they are to you. Oh, you can't believe that person is hurting you. Because who they are on the outside related to you. Whatever it is. Boss, mom, dad, grandpa, uncle, sister, brother, auntie, neighbor, the dog, the cat. I don't care what it is, but they treating you a certain way. And you battling in the mind. Right there, that feeling. You can't believe they're doing that to you. So, what I want to say, winning the battle of the mind is possible. God sees you and wants you to fight the battle for you. So much so that he died to give you victory over the enemy. So why should you die too? God already did it for us. He lives within us. And we know Jesus died, I know, but that's his son. Jesus had listened to his Father. Okay? So whatever Jesus did, he listened to his Father. So you don't have to give up even when it feels so taxing. You have the tools to win. You really do. They are in the Bible, and he will also instruct your mind when you ask him. God is faithful. He will not let you down when you call on him. Within yourself, it's the mind. But your feelings right there. And in your mind, when you call on him, you will come out of the other side stronger than ever. Come on now. Come on. And people want to know, what are the battles of the mind? The thinking, it's the hurt, it's the pain, it's the despair, And the battles of the mind are inner battles that Satan launches to make you feel weak. Keep you from walking into God's will and stop you from living out your God-given identity. Your life. What you want to do. They are unwanted thoughts that you have to keep fighting off. And they can be lies about God too. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare because anybody who do bad 100% bad, you hear it on TV, you see the stories, you all the time. Some people just straight born, some people grow up to make the decision of, and it's just a big warfare. You good, you good. Are you bad, you bad. If in between, that's still bad. There are certain things that trigger a war in the mind when you are walking in faith of God, waiting on God, following His will, seeking the drawing of closer to God, hearing the word from Him. You are going through a difficult season. Satan doesn't want you to draw closer to God or stand strong in Him. No. He wants you to doubt God. Believe His lies about Him and yourself are crippling you with fears, worries, insecurities, and discouragement. He wants to steal from you by creating a mind battle. Be aware of your triggers and personal attacks He throws at you, and ask God to show you the truth. The only thing you got to do is just listen to yourself, that feeling. When you ask it, He gives you that strong feeling, that intuition of what to do. And that's how it works together. What is a stronghold in your mind? A stronghold in your mind is a thought, lies, doubts, or insecurities that keep you reappearing. One that feels like you can't get rid of. It can be so hard and discouraging when an unwanted thought keeps you hunting you. But you don't have to fear. You don't have to fear, because God has given you the mighty weapon to destroy this stronghold. And that's just making that decision in your mind and that feeling. This ain't for me. Your body starts to reject. And that's another thing, another topic on another video, how your body responds to something that it is not right for you. These weapons include the armor of God. Ephesians 6:11. Okay? And you got to break down the demolished stronghold in your mind, including putting on the armor of God daily and comprehending its full force of power. And you have the power to beat the inner battle you are facing right now. Don't give up. Put the armor of God on. And the armor of God is just, He's protecting you. Use your feelings. What you feel. What you like. What you dislike. Is it good? The intentions is good. You got to have that feeling within yourself. How do you win a war with your mind? A lot of people don't know how to. They really don't. Winning the war with your mind, additional to including you knowing that you have the mind of Christ. Okay? Having the mind of Christ means that you are in control. He will give you the truth you need, provide a Bible verse, or encourage you to win. Keep submitting it to Him in prayer and let Him instruct your mind to win the battle, because He always knows what you need to do to walk in victory. Talking about battle of the mind now. It's your decision, that feeling. Don't ignore that feeling. Listen to your inner self. You should take every bad, unpleasant thought captive as the Bible instructs, and not allow to say in your mind, the more you do it, the better things get, and it becomes second nature to you. Also trust that the Holy Spirit is working on your behalf to help you. You have to keep allowing these thoughts and stay. They can become a reality in your life and or be a stronghold. You will start believing them. Be diligent and put only good things in your mind. I'm going to say this again. Only put good things in. Keep your mind on God. Not the bad stuff that will happen to you. Don't think about the past, what had happened. Think about it. It was a lesson. You know not to do what no more. You know, if a certain person do something or say something, you know, forgive them, but they not for you, you know, to be around. The battle in your mind. Let's talk about that. In your struggles of winning the battles of the mind, remember that God has left you defenseless. You hold the power to have victory through Him. He is your source, the tool He gave you. Okay? Guaranteed that you will win. In addition to putting on the armor of God, you can find it is so easy to feel overwhelmed and panicky when you are facing with fighting inner demons, because you can't see them. You feeling them. How somebody can put the weapon in your hand? Only but you. But would you really want to do that? You know, whatever it is. But you don't have to be. You don't have to accept those thoughts. That's the thing. Control your mind. You don't have to accept. If it seems like it's going that way, just avoid it. You know, just it's like you blocking it from your mind. Like you're not accepting that. I love myself too much for that. Keep saying that. I love myself too much for that. I love myself too much for that. Accepting thoughts like that. Instead, you can take them captive and replace them with the truth found in the Bible. Be persistent in speaking the truth to yourself from the Bible. Fight back and don't accept the thoughts of the enemy. Okay? The person who ever hurted you. Don't agree with his lies, but instead stand in agreement with the truth. The truth was set free. And praising God, when fighting the Spirit's battles, you can triumph through praising God when the When the lies, doubts, insecurity, fears, and worries and discouragement comes, starting praising him. And then you can see this, improvement in you. Praising will win in the battle of the mind when the enemy can't stand against the praise of God. When they know who you are. That's why they want to destroy. Because they see good in you. They know who you are. They see the good in you. They will rather destroy you before you will leave them to go and be good to somebody. They know how good you are. They see what you was doing for them. Oh, she gonna do that for somebody else? Oh no. They ain't gonna get away with that. They don't want you to get away. And then if you did get away, they're going to want to try to come back some kind of way. Some kind of way. And it can be anybody. Job, family member trying to come back. Oh, you forgive me, but I forgive you, but you can't socialize with them. You can't be with those type of people. Your body is rejecting it. And I'm going to talk, but that's another video. I'm going to talk about some rejecting what your body will do when it's trying to tell you this is not right. This is not good for you. And your body's starting to speak. Your body speaks. And you don't know what that is. You just sit there and accept it. Open it up to safe people. It's like, who can you trust? Sometimes in your mind battles, you can feel alone. And that's no one understand what you are going through. God is always with you. He understands. You should always go to God first to help. But secondly, you can open up to safe people in your life. They can help point you to the truth of God, pray for you, and be a listener. Listen to God. Listening to God is another key to win the battle in the mind. Keep praying, but also make time to listen to yourself, which is how God speaks through you. His words are what you need to stand strong on and keep going. God will point you to the truth you need to win this battle. Make time to listen to God in the battle. He will settle your heart too. If you are struggling with an inner battle right now, winning the battle in your mind is possible. And you just got to stay strong within yourself in what makes you feel good. Avoid what makes you feel bad. Because you're one of God's children and you are loved by Him. You stand alone and have peace within yourself. You feel good within yourself. As long as you can have peace and happiness. Get the past thoughts and the trauma out your mind. When you get that out your mind and not thinking about it, but just learning from it that you're not going to be with that, you are making a turn for the better for yourself. So that is it. This is Miss Lovely L, Battle of the Mind, Intervention. And I'll be talking with you soon. Look for my next video. Thanks. Bye.